Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Listed junior market company iCreate Limited says it will be seeking compensation for damages in court from Sagicor Investments. The company says it is challenging the decision made by Sagicor to place the digital and creative firm into receivership.
iCreate will be taking legal actions against Sagicor Investments Jamaica Limited. I will not be silenced.
The opening remarks of founder and CEO of iCreate, Tyrone Wilson, at a press briefing Friday morning. This less than 48 hours after it was made public that it paid off the outstanding funds on the $24 million Sagicor investment bond, the same bond for which iCreate was placed in receivership in December.
Once we got notice of the purported receivership, we immediately sought legal representation and engaged the services of Enlin Gibson Enlin, led by King's Counsel Georgia Gibson Enlin. iCreate contends that Sagicor Investments Jamaica Limited appointment of receivership is invalid.
Wilson says the receivership came as a surprise based on the relationship his company shared with Sagicor.
Not only were they a bondholder, but they were a top 5 shareholder in iCreate.
But things have changed.
The sudden receivership has raised significant concerns with iCreate, particularly regarding the motive behind this drastic action, as prior to the purported appointment of Ken Tomlinson as receiver, best efforts were made by me personally to engage Sagicor, which were ignored.
Wilson spoke to the outstanding funds.
At the time when I came back as CEO, approximately $11 million were owed, which included $3,065,000, as interest payments, which is one of the most critical part of any debt, paying up the interest, because that is what folks earn from. We paid off all of the interest, and there was a principal and trustee fees outstanding of $8 million.
The value of damages being sought has not been disclosed. However, it's understood the claim is being made for what's considered general damages. The sum would therefore be determined by the court. In response, Sagicor Investment says it is confident in the propriety and legality of its actions relating to the receivership and is prepared to vigorously defend any litigation. Meanwhile, as it relates to issues on the Jamaica Stock Exchange,
I don't think as CEO I've taken the governance issues as seriously as we need to take it. And I take responsibility for some of the things that has happened, such as suspension of the stock and so forth.
He says the company has strengthened oversight and an external corporate governance committee has been appointed.
We are currently suspended by the JSE, but iCreate has delivered all the required documentations to the stock exchange swiftly and quickly, and they have written to us promising to get back to us by Monday of next week.
And of course, this is a story we'll continue to track for you. Now to trading on the currency market, banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $157.04. The Canadian is going for $117.09. The pound is selling for $199.58, while the euro closed trading today selling for $171.26. To the JSE index, now it gained 257 points today, while the junior market index increased by 20 points. Among the 50 winners were ISP Finance Services, Productive Business Solutions 9.75% cumulative redeemable preference shares, The Lab, Caribbean Cream, and 138 Student Living Jamaica. Now the 41 losers were led by Jamaica Public Service 7% shares, Blue Power Group, Cargo Handlers, 1&1 Educational Services, and Jetcon Corporation. 17 stocks traded firm. And that's the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.